I just wanted to quickly share a couple other little things about this Estey amplifier from 1966. This is, according to the schematic that came with the amp, this was made by the Estey Musical Instrument Corporation in Harmony, Pennsylvania. The schematic says the model is a T22 and a PL22, or it's been used for those models as well, so they probably made other amps with this same circuit, and may have rebadged them different things. But again, this has an unusual tube lineup, a 6UH8, which actually is a single output tube with two different pentodes inside by the look of it. And the way they've accomplished this, it looks like they've tied some of the grids together to the cathode, or tied one of the grids together to the cathode, and it's cathode biased, as you can see here. Goes to a single 12-inch speaker. Now in this amplifier there actually is a second tweeter speaker that's been disconnected in the actual amp that I have. I'm not sure if that's factory. It looks like it is because both of the speakers are code 285 for Rolla. So I'm assuming it's probably factory original, both of those. And I think they have the same date codes as well. But you can see here it comes into another unusual tube, which is a 12DW7 or 7247 on the input. Then going to a half of the 7025 for phase inversion. The other half is being used down here for the tremolo. But one of the coolest things about this amp, this is a 1966. The schematic stated 1967, as you can see there. The amp itself is dated late 1966. But the amp has a pretty cool design feature that I'd like to share here. If anyone's familiar with older Traynor amps, you'll know this. This must be the easiest thing to service of all time. You just lift the lid on this. There's just two screws that hold it on. You lift the lid and all your guts are right there, right on the top of the amp. I mean, it's pretty much the easiest thing to possibly get to. And this predates, I believe, any other Traynor. So it's possible that Traynor actually got their idea for the lift top from these amps. So pretty cool little thing. This one was all original when I got it, 100%. It had one capacitor here, which was the bypass cap, which seemed to not be doing its job, so that was replaced. A little bit dusty and dirty, but overall, really cool amp. Anyway, that's the 1966 Estey made Bradford, and Bradford was a brand name for the W.T. Grant company, which was one of the department stores of this time. They were based, I think, in Ohio. Don't see a whole lot of Bradfords around unless you're, I guess, in the Ohio area. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, and this is where this one popped up. So it's possible that maybe you've seen a few more of those over in Ohio, but you don't really see many Bradford labeled things around anymore. So very cool amp, a very unusual tube complement, and a very cool design. But there it is.